Hello everyone, happy to see you here and welcome back to my channel Brain Logic. Let's go and figure out this super simple math problem. So we have 30 plus 30 divided by 2. Seems pretty basic, seems pretty easy, however many people are going to get this problem incorrect. So if you could do this without a calculator, put your answer down into the comment section, and of course I'll show you the correct answer here in just 1 minute, and then I'm going to kind of really emphasize an extremely important basic math concept that is going to be the reason why a lot of you are going to do this incorrectly. So here is our challenge, here is our options. Choose one option, what do you think is correct, and write your option down into the comment section. So there are two types of students. So the first type of students solve this question like that. So we have our question 30 plus 30 divided by 2. So first type of students solve this question like that. They start from the left hand side, they learn this. So we have on the left hand side we have 30 plus 30 divided by 2. We have 30 plus 30 equal to 60, and with this division by 2 we have looks like 30. So one type of students solve this question like that, and they say correct answer is option A. This is a very interesting approach, but you should understand one really important thing. Though in math we can't solve this question chaotically, we can't jump, we can't do whatever we want. We should know what is the correct rule, correct order, correct property in math. So right here we solve this problem wherever we want, and right now I don't want to tell that this is correct or incorrect. I want you to understand that in math we should know what is the correct order to do this problem, because obviously whatever order of operation we select is going to create a different answer, right? So we need to understand what is the correct order to do this problem. And what is the order of operation? The order of operation is a set of rules used to determine which operation to perform first in order to evaluate a mathematical expression. If the other order is not used, we will end up with an incorrect solution to an expression. For example, let's look at this PMDMC. This is the most popular order of operation in the world, and right now PMDMC is just one of the mnemonics used to help to remember the order of operations. Different mnemonics are used in different countries. Parentheses are evaluated first, so from the top to the bottom right here, from the top to the bottom. Parentheses are evaluated first, followed by exponent, then multiplication or division is performed, followed by addition and subtraction. Okay, so why is PMDMC important? PMDMC is important because we need to know what order to perform the operations in to get the right answer. If we were to just randomly perform the operation in a given expression, we could end up with many different incorrect solutions. In cases when more operations are involved, it's possible to end up with many more solutions, only one of which is correct. Order of operation is what lets us correctly evaluate the expression. So this is really important thing in our case. And right now let's solve this question according to this PMDMC. And I don't want to tell that this is correct or incorrect. I want you to know that this is the most common solution. A lot of students solve this question like that. But right now let's solve this question according to a correct order of operation. Okay, so we have our challenge. We have 30 plus 30 divided by 2. Okay, 30 plus 30 divided by 2. So when to use PMDMC? You use PMDMC when there are two or more operations in an expression. If there are only one operation, we do not need to use order of operation. In our case, we have two operations, addition and division, so it's really great moment to use our PMDMC order of operations. Okay, let's go to the PMDMC rule. PMDMC rules we see right here, and in most cases order of operation is straightforward and we just follow the order in the figure above, from the top to the bottom, highest priority and the lowest priority. However, there are some cases, particularly with multiplication and division, but that can cause some complications. Generally, the order of operations rules are the follows. So the first step, parentheses. First, compute any operation that are within parentheses. If there are multiple parentheses, start your calculation from inside out. Once all parentheses have been taken off, move to an exponent. Okay, so right here we don't have any parentheses. We don't have any brackets, we don't have any parentheses, so we just keep this part with parentheses. It is really great. Okay, next step, exponents. We should calculate any exponent in the expression. If there are exponents, raise to an exponent. This is the main rule. And if you look closely to our expression, we don't have any cubes, squares right here, so we just skip this part. We don't have any powers, and we can easily skip this part. We don't have it, and it's brilliant. Third step, multiplication and division. This is one common group in terms of PMDMC, and don't forget about it, because many students go wrong and they start from this multiplication, but multiplication and division, this is one common group, and we should find where do we have this multiplication and division sign in our case. So multiplication division sign, let's scan where do we have this multiplication and division sign. So after handling parentheses and exponents, perform multiplication or division in the expression from left to right. So from left to right, addition right here, we are not interested in this. Yeah, right here we have division, we are interested in this, but right here we applied this division only to these two values, 30 and 2. And if you look closely, this is completely different approach with this in the beginning, because right here we apply this division part at first, and right here we applied this addition part. As you can see, a lot of differences with this solution. Okay, let's do this. Right here we have multiplication part, and we have a division part, and we don't have multiplication part. Okay, let's start from this division. We don't have multiplication, we don't have exponent, we don't have parentheses, so let's divide at first. So 30 plus 30 divided by 2 equal to 15. So 30 plus 15 equal to it's our last step. Yeah, here we have last group, addition and subtraction group, so we don't have subtraction, but we have addition. Yeah, so right here we have addition. This is our last step. If we add it, we have 45. And one really interesting moment, because right here 30, right here 45, and what is the correct answer? As I told before, this is a chaotic method. This is not good method in terms of math, because we solved it chaotically. We solved this question wherever we want, we just add, we just do whatever we want, we add, then divide right here, which is really big mistake in terms of math, because multiplication and division is all the time before addition and subtraction. So addition and subtraction group is after multiplication and division. So addition and subtraction looks like a final step. Okay, so you should do the thing with multiplication and division and then addition and subtraction. So this is very bad solution. Forget about it. I want you to look at this wrong solution. I want you to never solve this question like that. Okay, so forget about it. But a really interesting moment with parentheses, this question will be okay, because right now we should start from this parentheses is our first step, and then this addition will be before division. Addition will be before division, so we should add at first and then divide, which is really interesting moment. But in our case we don't have any parentheses, so option A is absolutely wrong. Just I want you to know that this is my notes about this solution. Okay, here's our correct answer, 45. What about this option? Right here we have option A, 30, 60 and 90 over 2. This is a very tricky moment, because sometimes students see this option 90 over 2 and they don't know what to do with this. Okay, they go back to this wrong answer 30 sometimes. Yeah, so they see that we don't have this 45, and then they go back to this wrong answer 30, maybe to 60. Somehow they solve this as 60, but the correct answer, as you can see, this is 45. And as you can see, option C, 90 over 2, if we divide it, yeah, if we divide, so we have our answer option C, 90 over 5 equal to 90 over 2 equal to 45. So our correct answer is option C is a correct answer. Really interesting question. I want you to know, I want you to understand about this order of operation. If you made this error, I happy you made this, because you won't make this again, and you'll be like, okay, now I get it, so let's go ahead and apply the order of operation. Now pretty easy stuff for you. So here's our problem. So anytime you're faced with like a numeric expression, you'll get better at this through practice. So doesn't matter what expression do you have, maybe more than two operations. Yeah, if you have more than two operations, you can easily apply order of operation, and you want to be thinking to yourself, okay, PMDMC, let's solve this according to PMDMC. Okay, if you now some of you out there like, if you let's plug in into basic calculator. For example, you want to check my answer, you don't trust me that the correct answer is option C, the correct answer is 30, you can easily plug in into your basic calculator on your telephone. But you know, basic calculator sometimes work with problem as you type it in. So for example, if you type this problem, yeah, you have 30 plus 30 divided by 2. Sometimes calculators add at first if you type problem from left to right. But if you want to check it, completely correct, you should use something sophisticated like scientific or graphing calculator. You can easily plug in into scientific or graphing calculator, but with really interesting moment, you should plug in the entire expression, all expression you plug in, then you put this equal sign, yeah, and then you have your answer, because calculators, scientific calculator is smart enough to know the order of operation. Okay, so you can easily check it. You can easily check it into your basic calculator, and then you go to scientific or graphing calculator. It is really important moment, because sometimes on your exam, for example, you look at this expression and you worry. It's sometimes happen, you know. All are humans, and sometimes happen. You're worried, how can we add it? You forget about it. Sometimes happen. So just don't use your basic calculator, because basic calculator gives you the answer 30, which is really, really bad. Okay, so use sophisticated calculator, graphing calculator to check this answer. So definitely don't feel bad if you got this wrong. If you need to learn basic maths, interesting brain test, IQ question, I really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I definitely wish you all the best in your mathematical adventures. Thank you for your time and have a great day. I hope you learned something new. This is my main goal on my channel, and wish you all the best in your life. Take care of yourself.